Ladies and gentlemen, can I please have your attention? I've just been handed an urgent and horrifying news story. And I need all of you to stop what you're doing and listen.
What is going on, Canes fam? I am Matty Ice. He is Caniacs, and this is Canes calling live. Caniacs, I had a bye week. How you doing tonight?
I know you did. Welcome back. Appreciate it,
sir.
Hope you enjoyed your little vacation and is ready to get this going. Because it's on now.
Man.
It's
on.
It's in the air. Football's going. Yeah.
I know, man. It's the start. They were all in pads today, I believe, right?
I think that's what I read.
Yeah, and obviously we'll get into that, but there's some things we gotta talk about before we get into the Canes, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So, how was your weekend, man? I mean, I guess your past 2 weekends. What have you been up to? It's been a minute. I know we've been texting back and forth, but what have you been up to?
Nothing, man. Just working. Got that vice business. It's starting to pick back up now. The school's over. I mean, school's starting out here in Arizona. They're into week 3. So even the high school started. So that's about it. How about you? I mean, I know you've been doing your little vacations, but I know that this weekend you really weren't on vacation. You were doing a little special thing you kind of do every year.
Yeah. So, well, let's start with Hawaii. I was in Hawaii for, let's see. I left Thursday, came back the following Tuesday or Wednesday.
Yeah,
Tuesday night
because you were going through agriculture.
Yeah, that was fun. Yeah, I made a little appearance, huh?
Yeah,
I heard Chris talking shit too, man.
He was,
but
it was fun.
No, it was fun, and I, obviously I watched the show and it was awesome, man. We got a lot of Canes fans on. It was a great episode. I think it was the most views we've gotten on an episode, or the second most.
No, it is the most.
Oh, it is the most. Yep. Okay.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we're definitely going to do that again. I think maybe for the Alabama game, we're kind of thinking.
Probably.
Yeah.
That's like that. Yeah. Maybe have a special pop-up Friday night show. Or anything.
I think, the night before, I think that would be pretty dope to do. So and I'm still unsure if I'm going to go to the game. I'm still debating. So what happened, my girlfriend got a new job, so she's going to be working 2 jobs. So she works the weekend. So I'm like, I'm not even going to see her on the weekends now. So I'm like, maybe I should just go to, see the game, do a solo mission.
Yep.
You
might as well, or, sell that ticket, get one of the boys in in the chat to maybe take that off your hands or whatever. See what happens. You should
maybe I can crash with someone.
There you go. Just crash.
Bunk up with something.
Yeah. You never know.
Yeah, man. So I got to tell you, dude. So when I was in Hawaii, I wanted to bring this up. Funny story. We did this thing. We were on Maui. That's where we went. And it was the second to last day we were there. We were like, yo, there's this thing, this place called the Road to Hana. Have you ever heard of it? It's this road that's like, forgive me if I completely get this wrong, I think it's like 60 or 70 miles long.
Okay.
But you're legit, like, it's a narrow, like, road. And, like, it's for, like, basically it's a 2-way road. But if another car comes, you have to, like, pull to the side.
Okay.
And let them get by. And I'm in a Chevy Impala, which isn't, like, it's not the smallest, car, but it's not like it's huge. But, I'm used to driving my little Civic, but it wasn't that much of a difference. And it actually handled pretty well, but like I'm driving up this like fucking dirt road right next to the ocean. And like, you're literally right next to the water. Like you could just fall up. People have died driving this road.
Oh,
And
really?
so,
Okay.
yeah, what happened was I was like, oh, we'll just drive it and turn around. And then we got like 30 miles in. I was like, you know what? This isn't even bad. Let's just do it. Because we drove on the paved road.
Okay.
And we got to the dirt road and I was like, holy fuck, you're like constantly like snaking in the road. My girlfriend is like, what the fuck? Where are we? There's no cell service.
Oh, wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, I felt bad because I was supposed to do a NBA show with Jordan Nelson and I didn't have access to my phone at all. I didn't see that he DM'd me. Yeah, so sorry for that. I know
T-Mobile.
I know I messaged you, Jordan, but like sorry about that again. But
What's
yeah,
up,
so it was crazy, man. It was I would have done it again though. Did it for the experience.
Awesome.
It was awesome.
That is awesome.
Yeah. But this past weekend, sorry, man. I feel like we're just talking about Matty Ice the entire day. I went to NBA Summer League. If you have not been to NBA Summer League and you're a basketball fan, you have to check it out. It's like, I don't know really how to describe it. It's not like any other like event. You show up, there's games. Basically, it's in Las Vegas at the UNLV
First of all,
stadium.
Not a bad place to visit.
Yeah, exactly. Why do you think everyone, why do you think I'm going? Come on. The stadium has two gyms. So there's like the main gym, it's like Thomas and Mack, and then the Cox Pavilion, which is like attached, right?
Right.
To the stadium. There's games going on in both gyms. There's one of the gyms, the Cox Pavilion, I think it is literally the size of like a high school gym. So you're seeing NBA players and the size of like a high school gym. So there's no bad seat there.
You're
you know
like
what I
right
mean?
there. Right there on
you're
top
right
of
there. Yeah, you're right there. So like I saw, Cade Cunningham, Davon Reed was playing for the Nuggets.
That's right.
Mac McClung was playing for the Lakers. There was, all these like, Jalen Green for the Rockets, all these guys, playing. And, I'm going back this weekend too, but if you're a basketball fan, you got to check it out. And so the reason why I'm bringing this up, the reason why we're getting into this executive decision, we decided that we're going to start a new podcast, excuse me. It's going to be a college basketball podcast. We're still going to do Miami Hurricane basketball stuff. That's going to be a part of Canes Calling, but we're going to have a more general college basketball podcast. So if you're into college basketball, wait for that announcement. We're working through it right now. I'm already contacting people about, coming on and stuff. So if you're into that, come check it out. I know this is mainly Canes football, but if you're someone that loves Canes or just loves college hoops in general,
yeah,
you're going to want to check it out. So I know, me and Caniacs have talked about it.
Right. Just so everyone's clear, it's not me. It's Matt and his buddy. Go ahead, explain that.
Well, that's what I was going to explain too. So Caniacs is going to be kind of more the behind the scenes type, editing and that type of thing. He'll still be a part of it, but you won't see him on screen, or we aren't even sure if we're going to do visual yet or just audio. But I just wanted to bring that up, so it's another thing to kind of look forward to. So yeah. But I mean, I'm just excited to do a show for my two loves, man. Canes and college basketball, man.
That's it. Yeah, college basketball is going to be great. I mean, from the people you've talked to already over that weekend up in the NBA Summer League, hint, stuff.
Yeah.
So, yeah. It's going to be good. It's going to be good.
Yeah. So, I mean, shout out to, I met the head coach of the Category 5 Canes TBT team, Micah, dude. He was a really cool dude. He was a GA for the basketball team, so he kind of helped coach there and stuff.
Bro.
Oh no,
Greg
Bush.
My man.
Hey,
didn't know
nice
that, brother.
To have you back.
Yeah, exactly. Hope you're feeling better, man.
Yeah,
and don't worry about it.
Better,
you do you, man. You do you. There's always a rewatch.
Yeah, you can always rewatch.
Yeah, exactly.
We need those views, Greg. We need those views. Hope you're doing good though, man. Glad to hear.
Absolutely.
Hopefully you're getting better. So, but yeah, so man, I feel like we got a lot of announcements. Did I miss anything? I feel like we talked about this beforehand, and now I'm just like, was there anything else?
No, I think that covers it.
Yeah, and so obviously, like I've been all over the place. You know, you've been really busy, so we were kind of debating if we wanted to have a show tonight, and so we just came up with a decision that it's like, you know, might as well do it.
Let's
You know,
do it.
we fall camp started. I haven't been as in tune as, you know, I usually am just because of everything going on. But there you go, rewatch squad. But you know, I'm like, dude, we can't miss a show now. We haven't missed one. I don't want to do that, you know. So, and going forward too, that's the thing. So next week we have like a special like edition of the show we want to do. We want to do the Alabama preview show. Gabby Urrutia,
Mhm.
he's wants to come on, so we're gonna get him on. I hit him up, and he said he was down to come, so we're trying to pick out a date for that. Um, Interview with a former basketball player might be happening tomorrow, actually, so might have him on.
Mhm.
And yeah, man, and then another roundtable that we're looking to do right before Bama game.
Right. So that way we can get a couple weeks in of the this practice that we're watching that everybody's getting
Mm-hmm.
excited for and tripping on. Twitter's just been crazy over the weekend. It's been fun to watch it. But another thing we're going to be doing is we're going to do immediately after the game. We're going to after the games this year. Maddie and I are going to jump on and do instant reaction show. So if you guys want to get on, there's something you guys want to say. Yeah, we'll have the links out. We'll bring people on one at a time, maybe a couple of times. I don't know. We'll see how it goes, and
We'll do
we'll just
whatever
have
we want.
yeah, that's what we can do. And then we'll just do instant reaction shows after the game, hour, 2 hours, and then we'll go about our night. Hopefully,
Yeah, and
all of them be good ones.
yeah, and so I think whether or not we still do the Tuesday, it just like depends. We might just do the instant reaction.
Mhm.
We're still gonna have a show every week, though. You
Yep.
know, the Tuesday night was just, you know, hey, it's off season. We're just gonna pick a day. You know, stick to Tuesday. But yeah, so man, I mean, we covered a lot right there, right?
Absolutely.
I feel like I need some water, but I don't even. Oh, I did get water.
I got
I feel
mine.
like you're gonna say something about my A&W cup, man.
No, except for the man that brings back memories.
I don't know. I know I got it with my dad when we hit up an A&W, but they don't even have them here anymore.
Nope. They used to have
Nope.
the best because they used to make they used to make the root beer right there at the drive-ins.
Oh, that's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Get that root beer float. Yo, other thing too, remind me. I know this is totally going off the rails. I need to send Jimmy his package again.
Oh,
I forgot to do that because I've been gone out and about. But yeah, so pretty laid back show. Anyone wants to come on, I think we tweeted out the link. So you want to come talk Canes? We're just gonna get into some fall practice items.
Well, I didn't tweet out the link, but I will now.
There you go. So we're just gonna go over some fall practice stuff, fall camp stuff. I don't know why I'm saying that, and yeah, I think that's about it. So it might be a short one today. What do you think, man?
We'll see. I know my wife would be happy about it, but it's all good.
I know. Same with my girl, man. So today was what, day 5 fall camp? Is that
They
right?
started Friday, so Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Today's Tuesday, 5th day.
And I believe today was the first day of pads, right?
I believe so.
I kind of wanted to start at the QB position. I feel like it's pretty interesting to me because I feel like everyone was kind of concerned, you know, what was D'Eriq King's health, and obviously for good reason, you know, it's a serious injury. But man, like everything I've heard, it's like he, you know, didn't even, you know, get injured, you know, that he wasn't recovering from an injury just because of how good he's looked.
Mm-hmm.
How good is that to hear, man?
Oh, great. And I mean, not just great for us, but I mean, great for their teammates. You know what I mean? Great for his teammates. Just the confidence he's going to have. I mean, and from what I read was they had the coaches are like, you know, yo, you don't have to run like that. You know, slow it down or whatever. And he's just been like doing his normal in and out, normal cuts. I think somebody said that he was even faster. That some of the guys were saying that he looked even faster than what he did last year. So
it's a rehab, man. He trusts in the process.
Amazing.
That's just insane to me, man. He's the work ethic and everything.
Has anybody ever? Have you ever heard of anybody recovering that fast? Any sport, period?
I think nowadays there's been some dudes, but it's crazy, man. It's crazy. And I think he's just, it's, his personality. It's, a mix of, just his talent and work ethic.
What up,
And,
Max?
oh, what's up, Max? What's going on?
Y'all need to check Max's show up. Him and Steve-O. Their shows on Inside the U. I believe it. No, not Inside You. What is it?
Inside the
Kane's
U.
Insight.
What are you smoking?
Kane's Insight. So,
yeah, Kane's Insight. What are you
Nothing.
smoking? Sorry about that, Max. I
Nothing.
got
Yeah,
an old
nothing
man
right
as
now,
a
but you know what I'm
co-host.
saying.
He doesn't know what the hell he's talking about. Once
Anyways.
once it hits nighttime, he kind of, what I
Right.
mean?
I'm relaxed now.
It seems like it. So, man,
Yeah.
of all the storylines kind of coming through, like fall practice, everything happening, what's kind of, the thing that, has stuck out to you the most? Maybe positive or negative, or one of each, or,
Just the fact that watching the videos of King throw the ball, it just looks effortless. You know what I mean? Like his deep ball. It just seemed like last year he was like putting more oomph into it. You know what I mean? Trying to get it down there. And now it's just like the couple that I've seen today, just like no big deal. And it's getting down there easy.
Well,
nice passes. Placement looks good. His accuracy is on point, it looks like. So
it's that chemistry too. Because I mean, if you remember the shortened off season, everything that happened, last year due to COVID, building that connection with all these guys, that chemistry, I feel like it's gonna be a much improved offense. We always reference that SMU statistic, like in his second year, Rhett Lashley, he averaged like 7 more points a game, or what was it?
I think it was like six or seven.
6 or 7, and I think I don't see why that can't be the case, for Miami. And I know we asked David Lake. I think was it what was the amount of points that we did for the over under? It was like,
I think it was 40.
Okay, it was 40, and he said just a shade under, right?
Yeah, I think he was thinking like 38, 39.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if we reach that 40 number. You know what I mean? Especially you look at that what's their freaking name? Central Connecticut game, that tune-up game.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you never know, and I'm feeling confident. This staff is, feeling good about everything. 10 wins, why not? I know I said 9. Your boy's starting to feel more confident. That's all I'm saying. Oh, here he is. There
I
he
am
is.
just gonna stick with my same 10. I'm not going anywhere.
You're what?
I said I'm gonna stick with my 10. Yeah, I'm not moving from that.
I thought you said your tent, and I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? Your tent.
Well, my wife and I, I'm just joking.
She moved you outside of the backyard. Yeah. Is that for all your bad takes on Miami Hurricane football, or is that
just my bad takes in general?
Oh, okay. So
every morning I ask my wife, who the hell the old guy is standing back?
That's a good one.
That is.
So what's something maybe you're more skeptical of, like during fall camp? I think the easy answer is the linebacker situation.
Linebacker still. I mean, Gabby, I didn't get a chance to read the whole thing yet, but Gabby Urrutia actually put out a little article VIP about today's practice, what he saw. A couple of things I saw. Pope apparently injured himself over the weekend. A couple injuries more today. Who was it? Ramilo Brenson, I think, was the one I read. He got hurt halfway through practice. And I don't remember
the other thing too. I know we were talking about, we were more focused on offense right now and stuff. Did you see? Oh no, you didn't see it, but they were talking about Cam Kitchens, man. Gabby really spotlighted him, his footwork and everything. I'm excited to see the kid play, man. I know Larry Bluestein has always been high on Cam Kitchens. He was someone, he spotlighted him above, James Williams. I'm not saying the same. I'm just saying, that's mad respect from someone who, has done this for a long time. But I'm excited, someone that, has been on the show. He was on, when was that? 3 weeks ago, man?
I think it was 3 weeks ago.
3 weeks ago. Yeah. And someone who seems laser focused. I mean, I'm excited.
Yeah, it was Romelo.
A lot of these young guys.
I am too.
Yeah.
what that article? Who else? What was that article you put? You
Yeah,
sent me
so
today.
yeah, so it's kind of speaking. We talked about Cam Kitchens, talking about the young guys. David Lake had put out an article of like the top 5 freshmen that like can contribute right away, and he had Jacoby George, I think, was number 5. Elijah Arroyo was number 4. Who that's everyone around the team has been glowing about the kid, and his physical abilities and everything. Number 3 was Leonard Taylor, who a lot of people have been talking about as well too, for good reason. James Williams was number 2, and then I think Brashard Smith was number 1. That playmaking ability, you gotta love it. So you look at that list. Who are you most excited for on that list that I just referenced? Those 5 guys. Maybe pick 2 because there's too many.
All right, my first one, I would like to really hope that he's, from what we're hearing, he's really kicking butt. He's showing out. Is Elijah Arroyo, because we're going to need him. Because right now we only got Mallory. You know what I mean? If they start focusing on the Mallory, if you have 2 tight ends, you know what I mean?
What's the fullback's name that they moved to tight end for like the spring game? Is it was it Michael Parrott, I think, that they kicked out because we literally had no tight ends.
Yeah.
Oh,
exactly.
man.
But yeah, so I'm hoping. And then I saw, and by the way, shout out to Miami Flow and his little NIL deal with a couple of these gentlemen too, by the way. One's Leonard Taylor, and I believe the other one was James Williams, isn't it? Rashard, that's right. Rashard. No, you're right. It was Rashard Smith. Yeah, shout out to that. But I saw the video that they put out inside the YouTube page. They put out the little video of James Williams doing his drills. Man, that dude's pretty. Yeah, I like that. I mean, that's going to be good. I think. Hips look good. I mean, I'm no expert, but man, he just looked like he knew what he was doing. You know what I mean?
And so here's the thing. Like with me, me, I'm someone who I break down basketball players. I can get very analytical with like the breakdown of them. But when I look at an athlete in general, you can see those same qualities. You look at James Williams and you talk about like positionless football. Like, dude, I don't really care, and I don't even know where he's gonna play on the field, just as long as he's on the field.
Right.
Because when that dude is on the field, like you're talking about what, like 6'5", right? Lengthy as hell.
6'5", yeah.
Fast, athletic as hell.
Yes.
Oh my God, you got to be excited.
But 904 Kane, a hurricane. Man, yes, sir. Commitment watch. Let's go. Crystal ball's coming in.
And that's the big thing. We're gonna have a recruiting roundup soon, man. It's been a while. Maybe next week we can do that after Markeith announces, right?
Right, and then maybe we can get Gabby to come in on that roundup with us.
Yeah. No, that would be dope. But yeah, man, what are some of the storylines you've been watching? Coming out of fall camp.
Linebackers.
Yeah,
I mean that's
what I thought was interesting. Like I think it was David Lake was talking about how they've been pairing like a veteran guy with one of the young guys. Mm-hmm. It was like Wayman Steed and like Corey Flagg or like and then Bradley Jennings with like Keontra or whatever. I don't know if that's still the case now, because I haven't seen of like today and the other day and yesterday. But I thought that was really interesting. Speaking of those linebackers, do you want to bring up something that got tweeted out the other day that Canes fans lost their mind over?
What was that?
The notes, you got
to remind me. You want me to pop that picture up?
Pop that thing.
Is that the one?
Yes.
No, that's not the one.
Oh, there it is.
That's the one. That's the one.
So our boy Stephon Adams, man, he posted this. It was because I think this was the first day, right, of fall camp. And that
was Friday.
Yeah, and this was the first team defense that kind of rolled out. And I know this looks very professional on notes that we just brought this up. We could have done a graphic, but you know what? Fuck that. We just did this. It's easier.
This is what was tweeted.
Anyways, this is what was tweeted. So we're rolling with it. But I just wanted to make sure we knew that we called out Stephon Adams because he was the one that tweeted this. So just saying that.
Twitter went nuts. That was funny.
Twitter went absolutely apeshit when this got rolled out. Tell me, I was gonna say, what do you like and what do you dislike? What are your thoughts about this? Like when you first saw this? Welcome, my man, Brandon.
Welcome. Boy. What's
first
up, man?
Time. What's
Appreciate
up, boy?
It.
What were your thoughts when you saw this, like first on Twitter?
Well, honestly, I was like, "What is it? Is this a troll? I mean, this can't be real. I mean, you know what I mean? Or is there some injuries that we didn't know about? You know, why is this coming out like this?" But then, you know, and then Saturday happened, and I think everybody calmed down.
It was like, yeah, it was literally like the next day.
Yeah. What did you think?
Yeah, when I saw this, I was just like, people are gonna be very upset about this and, you know, read into this way too much. But yeah, I was just itching to see what was going to be said on Twitter and what was, you know, so I thought it was interesting to say the least.
It fired up even our chat that we're in. Oh man.
Woo, here's the thing, you got it. Everyone, okay, for the most part, most Canes fans, I mean, I think most people in general had played like a sport, right? In high school at least, or, you know, high school, right? That's pretty fair to say. Bro, this shit happens all the time. I know we're talking about Canes football, but like it's always seniority during this time of the year. It's always going to happen. You know what I mean? It's going to be, can you put that back up? It's going to be, you know, the guys that are upperclassmen playing, getting the burn in the off season. You want to know a story here? Let me tell you something. In the springtime, when I was playing basketball in high school, I started in the spring games. Do you want to take a wild guess at how many minutes I played during the regular season? Motherfucking 0 until the last game of the season where I played like 10 minutes and then boom. Don't read into this too much. And then like,
I gotta post that one.
Talking about practice, not a game. Practice.
Oh, I think everybody's very happy about that, Manny.
Not even practice, fall practice.
Right, exactly.
First day of fall practice. First day of fall practice. And then it was a couple days later. Can you put up what the other
very
lineup
next day.
was? There we go.
Yeah.
Granted, I think I don't know if DeAndre Johnson was injured or like what happened with that. But I mean, look, this is what everyone wants to see, right? I think, you know, there might be one or two guys that someone, you know, takes out. But I mean,
this is a lot,
right?
This is a lot better to see than the first one for sure. For me, in my eyes.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I would hope so. So let me ask you something though, because you did say that, but looking at the last lineup, there is one glaring difference, and I'm surprised you didn't recognize it. Your boy, Zach McLeod. You're okay with him riding the pine at the start? I thought you wanted him on first team.
No, nobody ever said he was going to be on first team.
We were on the show. I can get Flo in here.
Go ahead.
You specifically said that he's gonna dominate at defensive end and he's gonna start against Bama. Did you not
start against Bama?
Yes, you did. Oh man.
Okay, I'm gonna go back and check it. But anyways, if I did, then yeah, I'm changed. That was all jokes aside.
I don't know if you didn't take your meds that night, or whatever. But
yeah,
you said that. You did say that though.
Okay, if I did, then I'll stick with it. Then he's gonna start.
I don't remember who exactly said it, but I thought of you when they said the two most impressive defensive ends. I think it was David Lake that came out with this. It was DeAndre Johnson and Zach McLeod looked like they were a tier above. And I was like, oh God, is he going to bring this up when we
no,
do the show?
No, he put on some weight. He says he's feeling because they interviewed him. I think it was today after practice that I seen it. McLeod, you know, but look,
I know he gained like it was like 40, 30 pounds.
I think he said like 40 pounds or something like that, 35 pounds, 40 pounds, whatever. But anyways, I don't care. As long as he can help in the rotation, that's all I care about. I mean, I think that's
and no one
good,
let's clear this up too. Like this is what we do. We joke around, we have a good time.
Greg, you're right.
But yeah, that is true. He does not. And you know, this late,
No, I don't know any details about those injuries. That's just what I've heard about just those two that they were
I mean, that was literally today. Yeah. So
yeah. Mm-hmm.
So you made me lose my train of thought. Why'd you have to cut me off like that? Now who feels old? Oh yeah, there we go. Zach McCloud. So all jokes aside, this is what we do. We make fun, we have fun, but we're not wishing any ill will. Like, I'm not like, I don't want the guy to start. Like, he's like sucks. Like, I might think someone else should start, but I want him to succeed no matter what. He's in that orange and green. You should want anyone to be successful. But absolutely. I gotta ask you something. So I know we're going all over the place. I don't give a shit. We're like a tornado.
Whatever. We're having a good time.
Yeah, we're having a good time. Don't kill our vibe. I gotta ask you. I saw on Twitter the other day, and I thought of you too, and I wanted to bring this up. This was actually a couple weeks ago. Someone had tweeted, we still have a seniority issue, like Manny playing seniors, if TVD is ahead of Jake Garcia as QB2. And I was like, what? I was like, is that serious? Is that like them being sarcastic, them being stupid? Like, as a joke? I was like, hold on a second. TVD is a redshirt freshman. Like, what do you mean upperclassman? He's not like a 6-year senior who, can't throw, fucking and hit the side of a barn. Like, what the hell are you talking about? It's so interesting to me, man. Some of these like Miami Hurricane like accounts, I'm just like, are you serious? Or are you like,
some of them are made just for trolling, because some of them are just dumb as hell, just stupid trolls, but some of them make me laugh. I'm not gonna lie.
Some of them, someone's trying to be the next Better Duck.
Yeah. Oh, let's not get into that one. Oh my god.
You don't want to talk about it?
No, not me.
You don't want to talk about Better Duck?
No, he blocked me last year. I think he blocked me, so I could give a shit less, to be honest.
Yeah,
I mean, my deal.
I don't have a problem with him. It's just not my type of humor, and it wasn't like he supported us, but it was just kind of.
Rivers going to start versus Bama?
What do you think?
Let's wait till next week, because next week we're going to do our starters, right?
Yeah, we'll talk about that next week.
Yeah.
I like the chances of that happening.
Production. I don't care if it's a freshman or 6 years. Absolutely.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Man, best player plays.
But you got to say too, like, this has been a problem at Miami. Like, like, you really think that Greg Rousseau should have not started? Behind instead of Greg or Scott Patchin? Like,
right. But
come on,
was that
Greg Tover, bro?
Right. Was that seniority, or was it that them not really knowing what they had?
I think that was seniority. I mean, when like 90% of the Canes fans could see what we had, like, I'm pretty sure the coaches should be able to see what we had too.
We hope.
Like, I mean, shit, I don't know. Maybe they're blind. I don't know. Need new prescription. I don't know.
But I'm gonna tell you, I agree with you, Manny. TVD is a better quarterback at this particular time, like today.
I gotta say something though. I gotta say something about this.
Is competing very well from what we're hearing.
Well, and all the intangibles too. The fact that he's recruiting these dudes, like, he's a natural leader, and he's from California.
Fuck your California thing, but anyways.
Yeah, no, man. You know what? I want to get Jake on the show. I don't think he'd ever come on, but that would be my goal. You never know. But yeah, man. So I know we're going all over the place here.
Okay.
But I gotta ask you about something else that happened. I feel like I haven't talked to you in like so long about anything Canes related. So I'm just like,
look at him throwing down. Jalen Rivers is taking LG.
I like it. So let me ask you, dude. Did you see that video of a certain receiver trying to catch a ball? He dropped it on a slant, and a certain Coach Likens got a little upset.
Yeah, he kind of slapped his leg a little hard, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you don't know what we're talking about, there's a video from fall camp of D. Wiggins dropping a ball, and Coach Likens gave him one of those right on the leg. Not not to D Wiggins, but like he hit
on
his own
leg.
leg.
Like he was
Yeah.
disgusted that he dropped another one.
Yeah, it looked
Yeah.
like a reenactment of every time I, see number 6
On the
or 8
O-line.
drop a pass.
904 Kane. Where's the beef on the O-line?
I hope so. Hey, we're gonna need it against Bama because
Mhm.
I'll tell you what, they got a rotation. I feel like even probably more so on the defensive line of like 10 dudes they can just throw in,
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
and it's gonna be
well,
it's gonna
since
be
we're talking,
scary.
you know what? Once you go ahead and we haven't done this, and I feel so bad because we always forget to do this.
What?
Gotta
Oh
talk about
yeah.
AB. Go ahead, lay
Let's
that
do it.
down real quick.
So your boy has got the Miami sticker tee from Stickers by AB. Stickers by AB is our proud sponsor, man. AB is a cool guy. He's helped us with a lot of different stuff, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
and he's going to help us again.
And he's going to help us again with the new venture we're doing. So we're super excited. We're glad to have him in our corner, and obviously like show him as much support. He has some of the dopest t-shirts designs, and also too, I gotta say, like the quality on these shirts, and I'm not just saying it because he's a sponsor. Like the material is like it's not the t-shirt material that like it's that cotton that's like kind of thick and it feels like tight almost. This is very like breathable, super nice. Yeah, I'm all about it. So I'm gonna have to get one of those presidential tees coming up because those are nice, man.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
absolutely. Awesome. There we go.
Yeah, man.
I always got to show the sport for the man.
Yeah, even if he wasn't a sponsor, man, you still got to do it.
Oh, absolutely.
I got to ask you too, because we're on the topic too, and I don't want AB to feel like we're cheating on him.
Yeah,
did you see that collection that Home Field Apparel dropped?
Being an old school guy, yeah, I did.
Okay. Did you cop anything or?
Not yet. There's a couple I got my eye on, but I love the old school, just the U and the M.
Was it that crew neck like sweater or whatever?
Yeah.
I like that. No, I got that one, and I got a matching one for my girlfriend too. So we're gonna be rocking those, and then I got the Sebastian like running through the smoke that T-shirt. So I'm excited to get those. Yeah, man. I feel like my whole outfit, like every day attire, it's all Miami stuff, man.
That's the way it should be.
Yeah.
But anyways, 904 Hurricane, you're right. You can clearly hear and say, "Come on, D, catch the ball."
I know, for real.
8 should not be in our conversations anymore. I agree, but I think we're going to be a little angry sometimes because I think he's still going to be out there.
Yeah.
Adrian
we referenced Brashard Smith earlier, young receiver. I know we talk about this all the time, but
he's going red shirt.
I think who is
TVD?
What do you mean?
I said I think TVD might red shirt. I mean, not TVD. Sorry, Garcia. Sorry.
Okay. I was gonna say, what are you talking about?
Sorry, Garcia might red shirt this year. Yeah,
you old ass. So I know we were talking about Brashard Smith, and kind of on that topic. I know we had X on, and he's our dude. Who are the young guys that you're looking at, to step up in the wide receiver room?
Of course, Romello. X. Who was the one they were talking about this afternoon or yesterday? Just going off. Number 12. Oh, I'm just losing my mind right now.
Brashard Smith.
I think that's who it is.
Because
he was doing a one-handed catch going out.
It's because didn't what's his name? Brashard Smith took Jeremiah Payton's number, right?
Yeah, I remember reading a tweet that there were some number exchanges going on.
Yeah. So, I mean, hopefully everything's all good with Jeremiah Payton. Hopefully he can come back to the program. Dude was a highly recruited kid, and I think he still has a lot of promise, to really produce here. I think he's just, he's gotten knocked down with different things like COVID. Obviously, a lot of people got hit with COVID. He had that, was it that knee injury and stuff? It's just one thing after the other, and I feel like it's just a,
Brashard Smith
series of events. Yeah.
Yeah,
I told
Bashard
you it was
Smith.
Bashard, dude. You got to
Yeah.
believe me.
Well, I didn't say I didn't. I just got the backup now.
Yeah.
Clarification. Yeah. He just looked really good out there.
Yeah. Absolutely. So to kind of like sum up this like fall practice talk, because we're going to get into this really heavy next week.
Mhm.
You know, getting into the lineup, previewing the lineup for Bama. Oh yeah, Redding too. Been super physical, making good catches. Yeah, I think so too. I believe that he's a real one. So
And one thing, I know we're all jumping around, but one thing I've seen a lot more this year from our defensive backs is they're turning their heads. They're looking for the ball.
well, and can
They're
we say
knocking the
something
ball
too?
out too. I mean, it's just go ahead.
Yeah, like I feel like all this talk, like DJ Ivy, right? Like a lot of Canes fans have been very critical of him. Was it not a lot of the problems he had, was it not technique based? I'm someone like, obviously no one tunes in for us, you know, to
Mhm.
give our crazy analytical, you know, perspective and technical perspective, but I feel like, you know, bring in T-Rob, bring in DVD, you know, not to say, you know, Rumpf wasn't getting it done, where, you know, that's a very debatable topic and I don't want to talk about that anymore
No,
because
we
that's
don't
the
have that much
past.
time. Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
well, and that's the past.
Yeah, true.
But I think the corners are going to take a step up. And then you look, we got Reek too, man. Things are looking good. And, you know, hopefully Al Blades is all good to go.
So
I'm
far,
excited. Yes,
Blades,
so far.
everything's going good so far.
Yeah.
He's still posting on his IG, still getting on his Twitch, and hasn't said anything about no injuries. Doesn't look injured. But yeah, I mean, this could be, you know. And then what was I listening to? Wasn't it David Lake Inside the U and his oh my god, they were talking about they're actually talking about that subject, and now I just lost my train of thought too. I got to stop reading and trying to think at the same time.
Yeah, I know you can't multitask at all.
I can't multitask at all.
Yeah. But kind of just wrapping up the fall practice talk, fall camp. What are you looking forward to? Like, what are you going to be paying attention to the most out of this
No
team?
injuries. That's you know, that's the big thing. You know, of course, we want to see a bunch of people stepping in. Oh, look, Jimmy signed on.
Yeah.
You know, but just no injuries for me right now. And then O-line consistency. But, you know, we'll have to see more this week when they're doing more pads.
Yeah. I'm kind of interested, too, to see, like, if there's a name we're not talking about in the linebacker room that steps up. You know, you talk about, you know, Chase Smith. I think, you know, we don't really know, striker or, you know, linebacker, wherever he'll be. You know, other young guys too, Tyreek Austin Cave, you know, does one of the upperclassmen step up? You know, it's remains to be seen. And that's what I'm going to probably be looking forward to the most. And then just the wide receiver battle too, because there's so many guys that, you know, can step up. And yeah, that's what I'm looking forward to. So do we want to bring on Jimmy for a bit or what?
Yeah, let's bring on Jimmy for a quick couple of questions, and let's go from there.
We are joined by Canes Collins superfan Jimmy. Hey, Jimmy, how you doing tonight?
Hey, how's it going, man?
Pretty good,
Jimmy.
Pretty
What's
good.
up, brother?
Oh, I'm doing good, man. It's always a pleasure to do this. I love you guys. You guys are like family, man.
Absolutely.
Yeah, man.
You guys are like family. Well, the first thing I wanted to say, I heard you guys talk about Tyler Van Dyke, man. You know, he's been having a great practice. I mean, he's definitely looking like a good quarterback right now. You know.
Yeah.
He's throwing the ball well. You know, receivers are wide open. You know, he's looking good. I mean, I know Derek King's our guy, but you know, it's good to have a nice number 2. You know.
Absolutely, absolutely, because they're really important.
Especially if the game's a blow. You know, especially if the Alabama game, you know, especially if it's a blowout. You know, you gotta have that. You gotta give our number 2 some playing time.
Don't think like that, Jimmy. Don't think
Tell
like
him,
that,
Jimmy.
Jimmy.
Tell him,
You
Jimmy.
mean
Tell
you
him.
mean you mean a blowout in our favor, right? Like we're blowing out Bama.
Yeah,
well,
that's what he's talking about.
Yeah, of course. I mean, yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
I'm
no, I
talking about
can.
in our favor, you know, where it's like, you know, when it's like crunch time, you know, we got to give our. It would be nice to have, you know, some of our young guys that don't get playing time. See,
Yeah,
see them play, see what they could do. Because I mean, when you're like that, it's you know, you got a good thing going, and it's better for the coaches too.
Right. Well, one good thing
Yeah.
for the young guys, this is going to be a huge game, big atmosphere. Freshmen are going to get, you know, the lights shined on them really quickly. You know what I'm saying? They're going to get to see all that right at the beginning. So no matter what happens at the beginning of the year, you know what I'm saying, at this game, whether we win, we lose, as long as we don't get our asses beat. Just think about this. There's nobody on this schedule, the rest of the schedule, that's going to be as tough as Alabama. Not even UNC. Nowhere near it. So if we play decent against Alabama, and we play, you know what I mean, and we don't get blown out or whatever, we lose by, let's say, 10, 14 points, man, the rest of the year, there's no reason why we can't just sweep the rest of it. You know what I'm saying?
Well, it's how do we respond too?
Yeah,
It's how do we
exactly.
respond? So that's gonna be the big thing. So, Jimmy, I gotta ask you, man. David Lake came out with this list of like top 5 freshmen that can produce like immediately. And the 5 freshmen were Brashard Smith, James Williams, Leonard Taylor, Elijah Arroyo, and Jacoby George. Who's maybe like the one guy that sticks out to you that you're most excited to see play?
Definitely. Definitely. If I had to say 2, I'd say Arroyo and Williams for sure.
Okay.
You know, we need a Royal in there. You know, because he could be a really good tight end for us. So we need that speed there.
Yeah,
that's the future.
absolutely. Jimmy.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I thought we lost you for a second.
No, he's there.
No, not at all.
Oh yeah, we good. So I got to ask you, with De'Aaron King being healthy, or well, it seems to be like he's 100%. He's moving well. Does it change your expectations for this season? And like, what's your record projection?
Yeah. You know, with Derek King being healthy, I mean, I definitely think we can be eight, you know, 8 or 9 win team, you know, easily.
That's
easily.
like
I mean,
the bottom. That's the bottom of the, like, you expect at least.
Yeah, that's his floor.
That's like worst case scenario, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's like. Yeah. That's like you know. Yeah. You know, because I think we're gonna be really good. I mean, because when you look at the rest of the schedule, all these teams. I mean, you look at after Alabama, like Appalachian State's gonna be a joke.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they're not.
Whoa, hey, I don't know about that, Jimmy. They're pretty decent.
Yeah, but we always seem to blow them out though.
Exactly. They every year, the last couple years, they're like, "Oh, we got to watch that Appalachian State game. Got to watch it." And then we get up there and we smoke them. But I'm not worried about that one. Yeah, I'm not worried about that one.
Yeah.
We always blow them out. But I mean,
That's right.
but I mean, you know, the one that could be the one that could be a heck of a battle is that Michigan State game. Like they always play. They might not be like the best football team, but they always play.
Ooh, we get bad audio.
Tough. I mean, that'll be our test right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Jimmy?
our test right there. I think.
I hate to cut you off short, my brother, but your audio is not really good right now. Plus, we're going to move on anyway. But I appreciate you calling, my brother, and I'll call you tomorrow. You there?
Oh, definitely, man. We have to catch up, man. It's always
All right.
It's always a pleasure catching up with you.
All right, sounds
right,
good,
Jimmy,
brother.
thank you.
I'll call you tomorrow, and you have a good night, my brother. Go Canes.
Oh man.
All right.
I love Jimmy. If you don't,
Me
hey, by the way, what's Jimmy's Twitter handle too? By the way, he's always.
I don't know what it is right off the top of my
It's
head.
something Eagles. It's like Kane Eagles or something.
Kane Eagles 1, I think.
Yeah, and so he's always tweeting about I mean the thing with him is he's always following every sport. It's not just basketball, it's not just football. He even follows the Canes women's basketball team. So shout out to Jimmy, man. It's
real
Canes supporter,
Eagles 1.
Yeah, so shout out to him, man.
Absolutely.
So man, let me ask you. Obviously, next week we're gonna like break down who we think should be. Are we doing who we think should be starting, or who like who we think should be starting, or
Who you
who
think
will
should
be
be
starting? Okay.
I think we'll be starting.
Okay. Yeah, and that's gonna be for the Bama game specifically, right?
Yeah, just for Bama.
Okay. Yeah.
Which, if y'all can't see the screen, because I know some of y'all are listening on the podcast, everybody knows the Bama game's on September 4th, 3:30 p.m. on ABC. It's the Chick-fil-A Click-Off Classic. When I checked the odds earlier from OddsShark, the predicted score now is Alabama's, they're saying 56.5, and Miami's only supposed to score about 23.9. Right now, the spread is still Alabama's favored by 18.5. And the over-under on the total is they're saying it's going to be about 63.5. What do you think about the over-under total? Because here's my thing. If you look at the predicted score,
that doesn't really make sense to me.
Right. If you add 56 and 23, what it is OddsShark.
But I don't.
They do they're not just a bookie. What they do is they look at a bunch of different ones, and this is the consensus.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah.
See, that's the thing. I don't really. Am I crazy for thinking like 57? Like, I don't see that happening like at all. I think that's way too high. Yeah, no. I mean, obviously, if they score 57, we're not going to win. But
obviously not.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that. 24. I don't know, man. I'm in the boat of like I'm gaining confidence, and I hate that I do this every year, just like every other Cane fan. I'm just like, bring on Bama. We're gonna smoke them, not smoke them, but we're gonna win.
I don't know about that.
I don't. Yeah, I honestly think if we do what we're supposed to, we could lose by 10.
I'll tell you what. This spread, I'm taking that all day.
I mean, if we're competitive. If we're competitive for 3 quarters, and I mean, I feel like that's got to help recruiting in some way, right?
Right.
I mean, obviously, you're not.
I don't think we're going to lose by. I agreed, Greg. Both of them are BS, but I don't think we're going to lose by 18.5 if we do lose. I think it's going to be closer, like 14-10, 10 points, 14 points. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And obviously, too, you can talk about all this like different scores that you want to. But it's always the optics of it too, right? Like if we shoot ourselves in the foot and we lose by 3, then like it's like
right. It's PTSD. People have PTSD. They can't get UNC out of their brain, and I get it. It's still stuck in my brain. That's why I'm not saying we're going to win or all this stuff. That's why I'm predicting a 10-2. But man, let's just see how we come out of fall camp. Get ready to go in this game. No injuries. Who's ready to go? And then, I'll be ready because now it's going to be illegal out here for me to start gambling. So I'm getting into nice, it now.
Man. So, you ready to wrap this one up? We got
I am actually
segment. Yeah, let's. You want to do our closing? You know which segment I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, the card one, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, here we go.
So, my man, I got a little bit different one for you today. I really like the I'll just show you. I really like the design of the card and stuff. We got a Stacy Coley patch auto.
I like that.
Yeah, you got the orange,
is that a patch
green.
Of his uniform?
Yeah.
That is cool. Shit, I didn't know that.
Yeah. It's National Treasures, which me and Chris have talked about. It's like one of the more like it's one of the higher tiers of products like when in card collecting. It's numbered 98 out of 99. So good one, man. So
yeah,
wrapping it all up. I'm gonna be at NBA.
Greg,
Summer
I like
League.
that 27-21. Sorry.
I'm gonna be at NBA Summer League this weekend with all the homies. I got like, I don't know why I said homies. That sounded
I
weird.
don't know either.
Dude, I've been okay. I got to tell you what I did last night. You already know,
Thanks,
but I
man,
got to
Ariel.
tell the people. I had a men's league game last night, and my buddy hit me up. He was like, "Yo, you should take some pre-workout before." Never taken pre-workout before in my life. Took the whole thing. Apparently, there's like, it's like doing like 6 cups of hot coffee or some shit like that, but all at once.
You mean crack,
Dude,
right?
I had never been so focused and so like I was not tired at all. I played almost the entire game. I was locked down on defense. I was like, dude, I feel like I'm on top of the world until it's 3 a.m. and I cannot fall asleep. You texted me at 3 a.m. and I texted you back right away, and you're like, why the fuck are you still
Yeah,
up?
because you text me all the time when I'm about ready to pass out, which is fine. There's no big deal. And then I get up in the morning. Whenever I do, I check my phone, whatever. I just happened to get up at 3:00 in the morning. Had to use the restroom, and I was like, my phone's blinking. I was like, oh shit. And it was you. And I was like, oh, I'm gonna get them back. So I just text you. And you text me right back. I'm like, oh shit, what are you doing up?
Dude,
Yeah,
so I gotta tell you, so obviously, if you guys don't know, my buddy played at Purdue, and we had him on the show before the ACC Big Ten like basketball challenge when Miami played Purdue. I always rub his face in it that they lost because Purdue was up by like 30, and then we ended up beating them.
right.
But anyways, dude, so this guy played at Purdue, Tyrone Johnson. You can look him up. This dude literally was like, yo, you guys took pre-workout? I want some. He grabbed the fucking little bag of it, ripped it open, and just dry like ate it.
He's probably still
And,
awake, isn't he?
bro, it was over. The other team saw him do it, and it was fucking over. They were like damaged mentally. They were like not having any of it. He ended up having 39 points.
Oh, damn.
He fucking tore him apart, bro.
Holy cow, that's
So,
awesome.
Both me and him, I almost got in a fight. I don't know. I would never get into a physical fight over basketball. It's more like the push and shove stuff. You know what I mean?
Right.
I'm just not that type of dude, but it was getting chippy.
You was ready last night, huh?
I almost got a tech too from the ref. It was really funny.
Oh,
But,
shit. Imagine bringing down the house.
Yeah, it's that pre-workout mat, dude. Maybe I'm gonna have to do some pre-workout before a show. I'm gonna be amped up.
Ooh, okay, let's okay. Just let me know when.
Yeah, man.
So I can be
we'll
ready.
both do it. I'll ship you
exactly.
over a pack and we can do it together, and
Do
that
it.
would be funny. Dude, and I played Warzone that night. Your boy had like 3 games, like 10, like I had a 10 kill game, and like I was locked in.
I don't know what they did on this last update, but me and the car, we just been headshotting people left and right, man. I'm loving it.
Is Mr. HD in here still? If you're in here, dude, holler at me real quick.
Yeah. We need to hook up.
Well, yeah, he plays Warzone too, but I wanted to talk to him about Lakers if he's still in here, but I don't know if he is. I think he might have dipped out because
y'all could do that on the tweets, man.
Oh no, I can do whatever I want. I'm Matty Ice. I'm the king of this show. No one comes here to see you.
And do you see this thing that says end? No, I'm just joking.
Whatever. But
anyways, go ahead, hit them up. You guys can support the show by listening to us wherever you get your podcasts: Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, Spotify, Stitcher, TuneIn. You can also catch us here live every Tuesday night on YouTube and Twitch. We also have a Instagram and Twitter. Kane's call in for both. So yeah, come help out support the show. We appreciate all the love we've been getting. The subscribers coming on YouTube, I think it was like 50 something over the last week or something like that.
Yeah, it was a
really appreciate
decent amount. Yeah, and obviously we do this for fun first and foremost. That's just why we do it. We're not trying to, be people that we're not, Yeah, well, we're not trying. Yeah, it's not about that. Like, obviously, this isn't like something we're gonna like make a career out of. I mean, I shouldn't say that, but like this is just something we're doing for fun, and we love interacting with you guys. So, thank you guys for subscribing.
Absolutely, and spreading the word, getting the word out. Yeah, because we had a couple new people in tonight. Hope they enjoyed it, and go rewatch some of the other stuff, and let us know.
Yeah, and so then just keep a lookout. We might be doing a show tomorrow. I have to check on that, and then we'll have Gabby on soon. So yeah. You ready to close this one out, man?
I am too. Guys, again, appreciate y'all for showing up tonight. And we will catch y'all next week. And let's hope no more injuries at practice. And as always, go Canes.